league of pick six. Just might need a bit of a spread, of course. Anchor does look to be Heavy Yap a little later, doesn't it? Oops, we're all but set to go. Let's have a look at them down here. All set the Thornton auctions. Don't forget that big auction tomorrow night. Set and ready. Racing, Mint Collision, fair bit of speed, middle of the pack here. Little Pampas dives the lead up wide of the track. There we go too. He's a sensation, pushing along the inside there now is Mint Collision third, trying to kick the painters. Thrilling Chill just on the drift. A Little Pine Star, it's inside there. Twin Rivers, back there we go. Mahalo Road, and last of all there is Future Proof. Off the top they come, and Pampas still doing it okay. Mint Collision starts to work. Leader going all right here. Then we go to He's a Sensation, trying to kick into the races. Pine Star, up they come, and Pampas all the way. Beats a Mint Collision, followed back there now by a Thrilling Chill. He's a Sensation, Pine Star. Followed towards the tail of the field, Twin Rivers, Future Proof, Mahalo Road. And off the ballot, Pampas today, we know what it does, this dog, when it finds the lead. It's just got to find the lead, and it just keeps kicking butt when it does. And it's proved again today. It was on the downgrade as well, as we said prior, Pampas, but not liked on the tote. Had here, Mint Collision, I don't know. You can't even. So that was just a run, wasn't it? Again, just a run, Mint Collision. Got out fairly, just sat pretty. I thought coming off the top it might have got reasonably close, but you could always see the green and white was going too strong by Big Sam Jr. Tempest Lass for L. Now, the Auckland Vending. Bunny rolling forward. Race number 8 on the card, second leg of pick six. Pampas the first leg. Ready. And racing, Fancy Toby astride, slow the speed coming here with Heavy Yap. She does jump and cross. Diamond Raider in second. Posse, it's inside. There we go to Don't Know. Down on the inside of runners is Lock and Valeretto. Length to Tim's Tiger, 2 back there. Fancy Toby, followed round Moncheraz, Beatrix Kiddo. Off down the back they go. Where is she? Heavy Yap. A mile in front here. About 10 back we go. Lock and Valeretto. Out of the pack comes Tim's Tiger. The outside there is Don't Know, but she swings for home. Heavy Yap, have a look at the clock. What's she run today? She's in. Heavy Yap gets in nicely, followed across here now, but we've got to Lock and Valeretto, Tim's Tiger, Diamond Raider still in the play there. Fancy Toby got home late. Further back there we would have had Moncheraz towards the tail of the field. On crossing was Diamond Raider, Beatrix Kiddo. Yeah, not as quick as I thought she might have run. What have they got out there? Oh, no, it hasn't, nothing gone up there yet. She just opened them up big time early on, didn't she? That's where she's won the race. Have a look at this swinging foam. Well and truly too good. 7 over the, what have we got? The 5, the 3, nothing on our board as yet, and then the 6. So Diamond Raider was there for that fourth placing. 7, 5, 3 and the 6 there as we go to the wire and race at number 8 on the card. 3 come out in its nose, Tim's Tiger. She's just jumped, crossed them, and as always, the winning of the race. Once she finds the lead, she's hard to run down. Oh, squeezing up there. The red's gone into the rail. The 3's pushed it there. The 4 was there as well. About to roll forward. Set and ready. Racing. Getting away the field here, showing a bit of early speed, middle of the pack here. What have we got? It's Cotswold Prince, the rail and out wider. There we go to Ruby Trotter. Round the outside of runners, Sasha's one. Predator to drone with the play. Crafty Graham looks for the rail. All sorts of trouble in behind. Then we go back to Tiger Karen. And last of all, Agent Victor. Up they come, and Cotswold Prince is found. Cotswold Prince, Crafty Graham late. Then we go to Frizzle Frazzle, Predator Drone. Back there was Tiger Karen. They followed further back in transit here. Sasha's one, Agent Victor, and Ruby Tron. And what was going on to that first bend? No doubt we'll have a look in a moment or two. But Cotswold Prince, the 2, gets the prize over the 1 here. As they've gone to the post, here they go. Gee, it was a line who was going to come out in front. There's 5 of them there, 4 of them. The 5 comes out in front, Rubytron. And then it just puts the brakes on and moves out, and just wanted to get to the outside fence. Catches the 6 as well. And in the meantime, the 2, Cotswold Prince, slips along the inside. So both from the same kennels, the Laglands. Cotswold Prince by Meticulous from Kitty's Thunder. And Rubytron, the sister. She was the blocker. She was getting rid of them. And the Cotswold Prince was running the rail. Crafty Graham Fair he just screwed on coming out, didn't he? It's a real line going in here. The 8 to the 4's forcing them to the rail. The 2 wanted to get out, and there we go. What happens to the 5? It's there, Rubytron, and into the bend we go, and it doesn't go around the bend. It just keeps running a bit wide, doesn't it? There, and the 7 tried to hold it in, but it just kept going wide. That gave the gap to those others, the 1 and the 2. 2, 1, 3, 7, 18. Edward Cullen, Hot Pooty, Excusable, and Seeing Excuses off the outside. 400 odd live after the last 3 legs of pick 6. Set now. Bunny rolling. Race. Cornelius just went up the lids. A bit of early speed here coming with Indeed Unique, and out wider there we go Electra Fantasy. Electra Fantasy finds Indeed Unique second, third Decadent. Fourth the rail is Hot Pooty. That's followed 3 back there now by Cornelius. He's pretty handy today, the boy. Then we go Excusable. A couple back, Edward Cullen, Seeing Excuses. Off the top they come. Electra Fantasy. Indeed Unique starts to run now. Good enough. In behind we go to Decadent. Indeed Unique runs the rail now and is going to recapture that form we spoke about. Indeed Unique in nicely. Electra Fantasy followed across here now by Decadent. Further back would have been Hot Pooty. Out wider there Cornelius, and now followed towards the tail of the field by Excusable was back there, and also back there on crossing was Seeing Excuses towards the tail of the field as well. But Indeed Unique, she's just been knocking. Hasn't it been a bit disappointing, but lined up today and has done the job at long last. Has Indeed Unique. Will beat the 7, Electra Fantasy, the 5 and the 4 here as they've gone to the wire in our 10th. Now from the lids, you can see that early speed too, Indeed Unique. But Electra Fantasy poured it on, so he's a little bit disappointing. What do they run? 30 and 50 there, and he's only gone 30 and 56 in the past, so 30 and 50. Fair run, 3, 7, 5 and 4. And the run was 14.91, the first split 4.70, and the middle 15 and around about the $16 mark. Could lob a place too. So we're boxed and set for race number 11, therealfishing.com. Excuse me, set and ready. And racing, getting away nicely. The field here showing up early. We go to Kiss and Caden, charging up there to Collision Risk, Blue Gene Alice. One whipping round the outside there, and that is Gems, followed further back in transit here by Lochinvar Yasi. One Tough cooking a long way from them. Collision Risk, Aston Red and Corborn Mads. Up they come. Rail there for Blue Gene Alice gets in from Lochinvar Yasi. Late there was One Tough cookie. In behind we had Gems. Followed back here now by Aston Red, Collision Risk, Kiss and Kate was back towards the tail of the field, and Corborn Mads will be last. So there they go, hitting at Blue Gene Alice, number 3, around about the $13 mark, the little sister to the fave. But number 3 will do the job here. Let's watch the replay here. Gee, was a charge. A few of these races today, they've been pretty great dispatches. But here's the 3, the 4, the 8 around the outside. But Blue Gene Alice has found the lead there. Lochinvar Yasi, that'll get home strongly for second. Then we had One Tough cookie. He never saw daylight in that early rush. He's charged home late. And then we've got the 4 and the 8. Ooh, the 4 over the 8. Nope. 3, 6, 7 and 8. That's what the board says. 3, 6, 7 and 8. Must be just a nose there. 18 and 70. Those splits 4.67. And to the post in a 14.03. To number 3. Showed a bit of speed, didn't it, to Blue Gene Alice? It's a big charge into the first bend. Favourite. There he got... Valley barely possible. Sooty's Estate, Cool and Dry. Key, Rivette, Decoded, Percentage Man, Winsome Achiever. Sooty's Estate, the red, white and blue, Cool and Dry, the green and the white. If you're watching the pictures. Set and ready. And racing, getting away nicely here is barely possible. And out wide of the track, there we go to Sooty's Estate, and driving along the inside there now is Key. That's followed a length or 2 back, barely possible. Goes back a place or 2 out wide of Winsome Achiever. Lachlan Valley towards the tail of the field. Rivette, Decoded, Percentage Man on the corner. Very wide is Key, and down on the inside running the rail. Cool and Dry. Cool and Dry and Key, there's nothing in this. Oh, then we go back there now too. We've got Barely Possibles there. Sooty's Estate was there. That's been followed further back in transit as they go to the wire. Lachlan Valley, and further back still on crossing would have been Rivette, Decoded. Inside, outside here. And there's one coming down the outside. That was Cool and Dry, was it? Here, let's have a bit of a look. It's a grandstand here to wrap it all up. It's Cool and Dry, the rail. The one out wide was Key. Should have won the race, and it has won the race. 2, 9, 10, and we go the 8. No, we'll go the 3. we'll go the 3. 2, 9, 10 and 3's been posted 18 and 95 here. So Key gets the prize in the last, what did I say, start number 100 and something today, 104. 3 just wanted to run out a bit. Gee, it was a concertina old race, wasn't it? The